Hi guys, so I'm sure you already know this, but I absolutely love orcs of all kinds, and I absolutely love the ones that MrModulork does. Link in the description to where you can see all his fantastic creations, and the one he's recently done, or this one, is for patrons who have been with him for 9 months, and as you can see, absolutely awesome looking, and as well as the models being highly detailed, they also come well supported, and this one's also hollowed out, which is awesome, because obviously you're using less resin. And I've never had any problems printing out any of these things. They've always come out perfect, and yeah, the supports have come off nicely. So I started by priming in black, and I'm going to do my usual sort of go-to now for any sort of miniatures I do. Doesn't matter what I kind of paint them in, and that is sort of prime them in black, dry brush with the grey, and then dry brush with good old white. This one is going to get mostly covered, but this is a great way of obviously doing all the rocks, doing them beforehand, and then I haven't got to worry about doing them later. So I wanted to make it look like this was made out of copper. Unfortunately, I didn't have any copper, but I've got this bronze. And the thing I do like with this bronze, well, I didn't used to, but it's almost sort of translucent, watery. But this obviously works really well with doing the grey dry brushing and the white dry brushing. As you can see, obviously darker areas and lighter areas come through the bronze colour that I'm using. So my main reason for printing and obviously painting this figure is that when I was a kid I loved Planet of the Apes, and if you've ever seen the original ones, at the very end of Planet of the Apes, Charlton Heston comes across, well, a Statue of Liberty half buried in the sand, and yeah, that's why I kind of love this figure. And I wanted to have a little bit of a play around doing the obviously the corrosion look on copper, obviously the patina look, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So yeah, he's fully painted now in the bronze. And now I'm going over with a nice sort of brown wash, just to give it sort of different sort of like textures and looks to it. And also now what I want to do is go over and gently dry brush with some gold. So this also just hits the outer areas and gives them a bit of a shine. Yeah, I think building up these sort of paint jobs with a variety of like washes, paints, dry brushing really just gives them a more sort of natural look and a lot of variation in, well, the colour of it really. So for the patina look, I'm going ahead and I'm using this, well, it's an iridescent sort of bluey green colour. That sort of seems to be the main sort of colour of patina. And yeah, so with this, I'm sort of putting it on, dabbing it in here and there. I have got some thick paint and I've got some watered down of this paint. So it's basically using the combination of the two. Yeah, and obviously it is a case of you can't really go too overboard with this. Because obviously a lot of things, especially like the Statue of Liberty, it is a lot of patina. Because obviously it's been there quite a long time, there's a lot of corrosion happening. So yeah, so with this stuff, obviously trying to get it mostly in the nooks and crannies, but it doesn't really matter if it goes, well, a bit of everywhere really. And again, just to vary the colour, obviously as it is just pretty blue at the moment, or bluey green, just going over with another green, darker one, and just, yeah, just dabbing this here and there. Again, just to vary up the sort of the colour that's there. So yeah, nice and simple, very effective, and yeah, love how this looks. So this is just a piece I'm going to be having on my desk, but this is the kind of piece you could use in any war game, because it just looks pretty awesome. And obviously say, it's very reminiscent of Planet of the Apes, which is something I absolutely loved as a kid. And there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short little video, guys. So I'm going to have a little bit of a play around doing sort of different techniques and yeah, making them into little videos such as this. So I want to say a big shout out and thank you to all my lovely patrons, as well as Chaos Cards and anycubic for helping sponsor the channel. There are links down below, guys, to go and check them out. And if you can, share this wherever possible. If you're new here, you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. Obviously leave comments down below, as I love reading them and responding. And there is another video on the screen, so it'd be great if you can go and click on that one, see more of what I do. Okay guys, you all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.